Alright, what's up? This week we're talking about mud pies. It's such a weird way to open. Such a weird thing to say. No way to make this sound cool. Alright. Some ASMR for you. Do you like that? Alright, welcome back. Dad had a couple drinks, saw a couple things. This week we're talking about mud pies. I've been at this for almost 5 minutes. There's no cool way to cold open. We're talking about mud pies. Mud pies are just long sound design audio files where you can take bits and pieces and create a song from that mud pie, or create fills, or just find unique sounds for future use. The important thing is to get into a state of mind where all rules, all OCDs, all jagged edges go out the window. The art of the mud pie is having a long enough file that you have a lot of options, but not too long that you're just sitting there going through the entire thing, wasting time, right? So keep it short, keep it long, but keep it short. So the first mud pie that I'm going to do is just stock operator sine wave, and I'm going to add and take out harmonics a bunch of times. How I'm going to do that is just taking an auto filter. If you go into, so clean doesn't have it. If you go into these different modes or algorithms, which are based off of actual hardware, it'll give you these different drive knobs. So it's going to add saturation or color to add harmonics, right? So I'm going to automate the frequency and I'm going to automate the drive. Command 4 to turn off my grid. A for automation. B for pencil, the pencil tool. That way now I can just freely draw my automation without having just straight lines. So what's happening? So we've got our drive knob adding in harmonics while the low pass filter sweeps out the frequencies. So now we're going to start getting some movement. You can start to really hear the sound saturating and being filtered out. Let's just do that a bunch of times and see what happens. I'm the captain of this ship. So you can see, with minimal effort, you've got some pretty cool sounding stuff. Now, if you want to start to rein it in a little bit, one of the ways you can do that is by adding an LFO at a fixed rate to a grid. You still get the craziness underneath, but it tames it just a little bit so that you could add some drums in underneath, and now you've got a little bass line going. Funk Master, big up. All right, welcome back. Hello. Welcome back. Camera died. Had to go charge my battery. While I was gone, I would like to tell you all that I'm only doing one mud pie today because it's so sick. I went ahead and messed around using only stock stuff from Ableton to show you guys the power of a mud pie. I'm going to turn everything off to where it was when we intermit. Did we intermit? Hey man, I do music. I'm not an encyclopedia. So before my camera died, we were here. I duplicated what I had since I'm using a random LFO, right? All right, cool. So we've got a lot of random stuff going on, a lot of harmonics being introduced and filtered out randomly all over the place. To tame it even more, I wanted to give it like a progression. I wanted to give it some different tones. So I used Shifter, which is just Ableton's new frequency shifter. So what the shifter is doing here is it's just hitting different notes in the F minor scale, right? For even more tonality, I started adding in another oscillator at a higher pitch. It's starting to sound like if mud was boiling, That's why I think it's called a mud pie. I don't know. If you want to give it some grit, using Redux is a really good way to disenhance the clarity. It's decreasing the sample rate. So imagine like on a camera, the more pixels you have, the clearer your picture is going to be. The more samples you have in music, the clearer your sound is going to be. Real simple, but you can get real gritty. And I have Ableton Stock Limiter, which is ass, preventing us from clipping. So, all together with some drums. It's a banger. That's what a whippet's like, honestly. Never done whippets. It's pretty sick. This ended up being a total banger. I'm cool stopping here. Next week we'll continue the trend of sound design, making cool, mud pies or just, crazy sound design in general. Honestly, I'm having a blast doing this. If you're gonna make mud pies, get funky with it, get weird, all rules go out the window. Turn grid off. Turn the grid off. You know what I mean? We're going off the grid. Where we're going, we don't need grids. Okay? No more grids. Where you gonna get your grid? Right? No more gator, no more shrimp. All right, you know the deal. Tell your mom, tell your girlfriend, we're signing off. Say what's up.
I think she's cute.
Dang. Bye.